Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ask Before the Crack. I'm super excited about today, and this is the first episode in the year 2024.
That's right.
And I'm excited about today. Just in case you're watching for the first time and you're asking, okay, what is Ask Before the Crack? So, Ask Before the Crack is a program sponsored by Things of Africa, Chartered Light Ministry International, and Young Visionaries Fellowship. We believe in you. We believe strongly in you, and we believe strongly that you don't have to make mistakes before learning. We want to walk you through teenagehood. We want to walk you through adulthood so that you can grow with a safe mentality and with a safe mindset. So that is why we brought up this show, so that just in case you're watching for the very first time, I will encourage you to go to our Facebook page and scroll down. You find other episode. This is the 9th episode. We've had 8 episodes, and
That's
this
right.
is the 9th, and I'm very, very excited about this. So I am your host for today. My name is Delight Akiyonju, and I'm very, very excited to introduce to you Reverend David Odinla Fakponda. Is the president of Things of Africa, Chartered Light Ministry International, and Young Visionaries Fellowship. Thank you so much for coming today, sir.
Thank you, Delight. Like I will always say, it's a delight having Delight.
Yeah, thank
as
you
my
so much,
host.
sir. Thank you so
you.
much, sir. So we're talking about something very, very special today because I've seen over time that this particular issue needs to be addressed, and it's something people, if not addressed, people can go on and on year into year with this same problem. So when people enter into the year, they're excited. Oh my God, it's a new year and all of that. We're
New
just
year, new
excited.
me.
Exactly. New year resolutions here and there. And it can be very funny that once you enter into the year, you get overwhelmed with activities. Right?
right.
When the whole celebration is over, you get back into the year, you are just overwhelmed with the whole activity. I need to get back to school, I need to get back to work, and all of that. And eventually, the goals and the resolutions that we have laid out in the beginning of the year, we just forget about them and we just move on with our life like that, with our old life. Even though you said new year, new me, you are still the same yesterday, today. Just like somebody said. So,
Exactly.
how do you think? Let's start with the roots program. With the roots problem, what do you think is the real problem? Why do people just get into the middle of the year and boom, they forget all of the resolutions and they just go on with their life? They live it the same way they have been living their life. So, what do you think is the problem?
Thank you so much. First of all, permit me to say Happy New Year. I know that we have been saying online, but this is the first episode this year, like you said, even though it's the night. I would say I answered the bulk of this question in the last episode last year.
Okay.
So the foundation for a great new year is laid in the last year. So
true.
if you made the bulk of all the mistakes that I said people make regularly or usually with goal setting last year, chances are that you have even forgotten all the goals that you laid for yourself. For instance, I think yesterday I was trying to catch up myself on some of the targets that I set for the year. But I will be realistic with you. Personally, I have not been able to keep up with all the goals I have set, but I think to a large extent I'm doing between 70 to 80% as I speak.
Wow.
Some things came up that I didn't expect, so it probably ate into the time. Some I was able to do it much than I anticipated. So my first objective right now is to help everybody watching realize that sometimes the first month of the year doesn't play out the way you expected.
True. Very, very true, sir.
Now, God forbid, there are people who said, oh, they will read 4 hours every day. What if you started the year and your body is not really picking up well? What do you do? And so, the first thing I want to say, so you won't put yourself under duress. I know, I remember scrolling through Facebook, and there was a young man that I saw who said he already read his 5th book this year.
Wow.
Now, in case you are here and your target is to read 50 books. Somebody within the first 2 weeks
Wow.
already read 5 books. You know, you just tell yourself your life don't be. But it's not true.
True.
Now let me shock you. There was a particular year, I'll be sincere. That year started so well. January, I read 4 books. If I tell you that I think it was around April, May, that I said, okay, so when last did I pick a book to read?
Kind.
Did you see that?
Exactly.
Now, what if there was someone that year that I told, can you imagine? I'm done with 4 books in January. It must be like bao, right?
Yes, sir.
But I would never tell the person that the last time I read books was in January. So that's why when it comes to success, realize that you are not competing with anybody.
True.
You are only competing with the current version of yourself vis-a-vis the version of yourself in the heart of God. And remember this, you will never at any point in time arrive at the best version of you. You can only arrive at the better version of you. The day you see the best version is the day you die.
True.
Or the day the trumpet sound and you go to see God. So when we understand that, although you intend that the year will start so great, in case somebody's watching right now who feels some of your plans, some of your goals are not falling yet in place, what if you had plans to start a business and your faith was up that, oh, by December I was going to gather ₦1 million, 500,000. Maybe you decide, your plan was you're going to start your tech journey in January, and a critical tool to that was your laptop, all right, your smartphone or something. God forbid your smartphone got stolen during the crossover service if you attend a church that accommodates lots of thieves. So what do? All right, or your laptop power pack got blown up with the motherboard first day of the year. I'm trying to just be realistic that there are many things that happens to people within the first few days of the year, and sometimes it feels as if, hey, village people have come again. No, it's not village people. That then pushes me, or will push me to say the next thing I want to say, that you will not understand or really affirm how resolute you are about meeting your goals, eating your goals, until all hell breaks loose. I mean, you can't tell us you're tough on and you really mean business, you really mean all those goals, if all the doors are open, like when the angel came to wake Peter up, the lift gate, the lift gate of the city just open on their own accord. Many of us expect, with all the blasting of tongues and the declarations, you just expected the year to just open up, boom, and everything's just before you say 5, 10 has arrived. Sometimes you say 5, it is 2 that shows up.
Yes, sir.
So it means that while you are thinking 10 will show up, then 20 will come up, you have to be thinking, so after 2, it's not 10, it's 3.
5 again.
Did you get what I'm saying? It's not even 5, it's 3. Then you are trusting God, let 4 come. Now this is you that thought by now you'll be counting 50. I'm trying to say that sometimes it happens, and it has nothing to do with your like a daisical attitude. Now I'm not talking to mediocres here, all right? I'm talking to those who have done all that is needed to be done, all right? Like scripture says that having stand therefore, having done all to stand therefore.
Yes,
now I'm talking about having done all to, you set your goals, maybe you're trying to use an habit tracker, you have new alarm clocks, and you have accountability systems. Some of those things that I covered in the last episode, you have them in place. So what do I do when I discover that my year is not starting as I anticipated? The first thing I will counsel you to do is to go back and sit and ask yourself, what are the core? You see, when you have goals, I want you to arrange your goals like a pyramid and divide the pyramid into 3. I will say the most essential, the essential, and the icing. So the idea is, in the month of January, if you get not to fulfill any of your goal, to meet or any of your goal, which goal out of all your goals must you meet, or else your life will fall apart in January? If you're a believer, that talks about the place of your intimacy with God, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? You may not be making your 1 million as you anticipated, or your 10 millions, maybe in naira or dollar, in pounds, in whatever country you're watching from, right?
Yes, sir.
But your relationship with God must be intact, because that's the foundation of everything. So
true.
what I will counsel you to do is not to try to chase 4 things and lose all the 4, but try to bring yourself back and come back to the principle of 1 step at a time. Now, so declare a state of emergency on the place of your walk with God. So ask yourself, what are the goals that you set around your walk with God? Reading your Bible in the morning. Oh, you said you're going to read 20 chapters. Now you're seeing that you can't even do 10. Don't worry. Beat it down to 2. So, but how am I going to meet my goal? Do you know what I realized about life? There are seasons that you said you would do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 in 10 places, then you get 100. Sometimes the way life works is that you do 2. You do 1. You do 5. That's even less than 10. That's 3 months gone. God, I'm failing. No, you don't know how grace works. You get to the 6th month and you do 40 in a single month. You do 40 in a single month. You are literally saying, God, this is August. I'm done with all my goals. I said I wanted to read the Bible for 4 times. 4 times this year. I've done it. So what else? Did you see that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But what if you throw in the towel already because you were already doing 2 instead of 20? Did you get what I'm saying?
Yes,
and you'll be shocked that scenarios will show up. Many people never thought they could read the Bible as much as they did during COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes, sir. True.
Right?
True.
But that everybody being forced to sit back at home, people had ample time. I did about 10 online courses.
Wow.
Yeah. Within, I think, around 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, if it was a normal season, I probably would have been doing 1 maybe in 2 months. 1 in 2 months. At the end of the day, maybe the entire year, maybe I would have done maybe 3, and I'll clap for myself. I was doing it back to back, coupled with the fact that I was not even so strong health-wise that time. I did the bulk of some of those courses on the bed.
Wow.
So again, probably if I was I would have looked for places to go. So I'm saying that in what looks like a disadvantage right now, you can look for something else that God is showing you that you may never capture in your goals. You see that now? Remember that God is the arc planner, all right, of our lives.
Yes, sir.
The vision you're trying to eat is his.
Yes, sir. That's true.
It is his vision. You call it your vision because he shared it with you.
With you. True.
You see that?
Yes, sir.
So when you realize that there are things about your life that God didn't tell you, because if he told you, he doesn't trust you, you won't tell the enemy. So sometimes God, that's why if you look at last year, there are many things you never thought will happen in your life. It was not part of your goal. It happened, and it has redefined literally your entire existence.
True.
So God has some of those stuffs hidden. So what you call the no's, it can be God saying, next option, or ND, next dealing. Oh, but this dealing is not part of my plan. Oh, God says, well, your plan, not my plan.
My plan.
Since you didn't get the whole picture of what my plan for you was. So come back to what I call the most essential, the core of the core. All right. The next thing is, then let's push. Now, spiritual stuff settled. Now, what speaks directly to my vision? Not visibility. Did you see that?
Yes, sir. True.
The first has addressed the place of your walk with God. The next is what speaks to your visibility. To your vision.
Vision. Yes.
Not visibility, not the physical aspects that people get to applaud you. So anything that has to do with your growth process, try to look for 1 or 2 around your goals that addresses that and face it headlong. But I wanted to start a business. Face the aspect of learning online. Signing up for a training. Oh, there was no money to sign up for the training. Use YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Look for someone who has data and say, please, can I quickly check this video? Did you get what I'm saying?
Yes,
just look for a way. Take yourself off the aspect that makes people say, mom, man, girl, hey, brother, I'm so proud of you. Oh, as a ministry, we want to be doing live stream 24/7. We want to start 24/7 24, hours, 7 days broadcast. Oh, resources didn't show up as we expected. Start with just 1 in a day. Oh, the data was not even there to live stream. Can you do codes? Get somebody to design the code for you. Just put something. Are you blessing lives? Yes. To the degree you want? No. You see, there is something that while the resources, the systems, the the support system you're looking for to get you exactly what you want. While you wait for them to come, there is power in doing something that reminds you of what the whole picture is. You'll be surprised that by the time you eat, probably February, March, the resources does not come as you expected. While you're expecting, for instance, resources to be able to do 24/7 live stream, you can get full sponsorship to air your program on a station that gives you leverage to probably, who knows, 128 countries in the world. What your data and your live stream on your Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram page cannot do, that may do for you. Did you see that?
Exactly.
So it's all about you singing this song and not singing it religiously, saying, God, you got David Odinla in your hands. You got David Odinla in your hands. You got Akin Oju Sharon in your hands. You got Delight. What is the name again? AY, Mama, Zippy, and everyone in your hands. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
The idea, the central idea is this, that you're saying, God, even though things don't look like I expected it, but I still judge you faithful. Does that make any sense?
Yes, sir.
Does that make any sense?
Yes, sir.
When you do that, the first thing it will do is that it will remove you from the zone of fear. What causes fear? Ignorance. What you know doesn't scare you.
True.
What you're not sure of doesn't scare you. Now, what brings fear? Initially in the years, uncertainty. Then many questions start coming up. What if? What if I don't eat this go? If I don't eat this go, oh, that means your life is going to fall apart. No, stop all that. Stop being afraid. Know that God's got you in his palm, in the palm of his hands.
Yes,
He has you at heart, all right? He's going to look at you and watch you fail. He's not going to look at you and watch you fall. You know, something happened today while I was coming back, I went to pick up GP from school. And, I decided that, we'll just take a walk. I didn't know how it happened. I didn't know when she tipped. And boom, she was like literally on the floor. But she wasn't going to hit the ground. Why? I had her right in my hands. I wasn't carrying her. I was holding her up. And that was instructive to me. The only thing that happened was, she just used maybe one of her fingers to touch the ground. Then she removed her hand from my hand, and she did like this. At best, that's what you would do this year. God is not going to allow you to fall and you crack your skull. No, He has you tightly wrapped in His hands. Did you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And God is not even like me. Maybe I had just 5 seconds of distraction. Maybe that was why that happened. God is not distracted. Exactly. The Bible says He does not sleep, He does not slumber.
True.
So when you realize this, I just came to encourage someone that don't give in to fear yet. Many people already give in to fear. And guess what? Many people, as I speak, they already said, you see, there's no difference. So although the year just started, they already thought the year is going to round up the way last year rounded up. Literally, what the devil has done with that speaking is that the devil has stolen their year even before it begins. So in case you notice that January is not as fast-paced as you planned, don't worry. This scripture says that though your beginning may be small, it said your end should greatly increase. So if January is small, there's a scripture for it. Watch out for what happens in February. But I am not talking about those that this year started with the tribe called Judah. Then after that, they went into a tribe called Judas. Then, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm not talking about those who are thrown themselves to pleasure and all of that. I'm talking about those committed to working those principles that I've shared in the past episode. Just be encouraged. I think that's a good way to answer that question. Be encouraged. Go back in case there are 1 or 2 things you're not getting right. Maybe I should quickly add this. That again, sometimes because of the enormosity of the goals that we set for the year in different aspects, chances are that you don't even remember them. Your goals can be so much that you are not even remembering the goals. So you know what personally I did for myself? Yeah, I know many people use diary. In fact, I discovered that because I'm a Nigerian, and if you know what it means to be a Nigerian, it means that sometimes your phone will be off. Even when a critical reminder ought to have come up. So what I literally did was to have the most critical goals that I have set for myself. I have it written, printed, and placed beside me in the office. So every morning, once I resume in the office, you know what I do? I check through. I don't have to flip through. I just look through. And I have some inscribed on my vision board. So I check, okay, this one. Oh, I've not done this one. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. So you need to create a system that helps you to see, not I'm reaching 5,000 people this year. No. How did you say you reached the 5,000?
Yeah,
you need to have a place that reminds you of the critical steps that you said you will make. Finally, on that question, please realize that sometimes what I think the problem some people are having right now as I speak is not that they are not implementing goals, but there is so much to be implemented in the new year to get every facet of their life started, and it's looking overwhelming. Let me encourage you, in case you think it's overwhelming, use the principle that I've just taught you. Pick the most essential and have them kickstart. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Then you can start other things. If you look at football, for instance, all the players don't kick the football at the same time, right?
True.
Most of the time, I think it's the midfielders or the strikers that do the defenders don't do the first touch with the ball, right?
Yes, sir.
Will everybody still touch the ball? Oh yes, including the keeper. So ensure that the strikers of your life, let them touch the ball. How about the midfielder? How about my wingers? How about the central defenders? Or the keeper and all of that? How about the wingers? Don't worry, all of them will touch the ball. So that is party boss, right?
Yes,
but right now, let the strikers get the job started, and know that with time, when the enemy takes the ball and is coming, everybody will have a work to do. So in case you notice there are some aspect of your department, your life department, that is not responding yet to your goals, let the ball touch them. They will be part of the goal.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for this. Actually, I have another question in mind, but I quickly wanted to address this. How about goals? You've talked about goals that have to do with yourself.
Yeah.
How about goals that it's system-based, people-based, and all of that? What do we do about those goals?
To be sincere with you, this is one of the biggest problem visionaries have. It's easier for you to drive yourself and walk 24 hours, 7 days, because it's your vision. But you see, systems and other people that you work with will not, or may not necessarily buy into your vision and your goal as you do, and it's normal. They are not carrying your pregnancy. You just told them you're pregnant. None of them knows how it feels to be pregnant. So if you tell them I want this now, they don't understand. Vision is like pregnancy. It bites. It bites. You know, you can still be saying calm down now for a woman who has hit a HDD. Say calm down now. Why are you acting like a child? If you are in her shoe, you'll be rolling. You will even lose composure more than she has. You see that now.
Yes,
So what do? The first thing. That's why when it comes to your part of the vision, you must not play. Because the part that is dependent on you, if you play, what do you expect others that is not directly dependent on? One, two. Try to push the aspect that has to do with others out in time. If normally it requires 2 days, push it out as if it requires 7 days, and give them 5 days grace period. Did you see that? Did you see that? Number 2 is that you need to pray that God will mount a sense of urgency on those who have to undo an aspect of what has to do with your life, such that with the same urgency with which you are running with the vision, they will see the urgency. Listen to this. It's not everybody that doesn't care about you. What is only true is that most people who care about you don't care about you as much as you want them to care about you. Because what bothers you does not bother them the way it bothers you.
True.
So for instance, if I send a document to you and say, Delight, please kindly help me peruse this document. You love me. You want to help me edit, right?
Yes,
But you have stuff to do. You have stuff on your plate. You two have goals to achieve.
True.
So until the sense of urgency that I have upon my heart to push that to you, until it dawns on you, you are not gonna treat it like yours. The second way to do it is to communicate it. Most people just say, I've sent it. No, send reminders. Follow up emails, right?
Yes, sir.
Follow up text messages, right?
Yes, sir.
Follow up calls, right?
Yes, sir.
Appreciation. Oh, hello. I just want to say hello. Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Hello there, friend. I just want to say thank you so much. I know that you have. And how do you do it? Consciously communicate value for people's time. Most people sound like they have, they sound like they have access to your life. Like, hey, do it now. And it's, in fact, when you pay people, they will tell you, oh, God, you're not the only one who paid you. That's why if you notice there's something called express, right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Express job.
Yes, sir.
You want it now, you pay more.
Exactly.
You want it when every other person wants it, then you have to wait till we're done.
Yes, sir.
Then again, one of the things you can do is to build relationship. Don't build business relationship with people alone. Build personal relationship with people. Even when structures, systems, and bureaucracies, all right, says that this should take 5 days, people will do it for a lesser time because they love you.
Yes, sir.
They're not doing it. Apparently, that's wrong too. Because what we should aim at, likely as Africans, is a working system, not a diplomatic system that does stuff quick because of people. No, we should rather have a system. I'm addressing institutional fault now. Those are one of the issues we have. Somebody who brought a document to be treated a month ago may never get it treated in 3 months. Whereas somebody who brought it just now will get it treated right. He's August son-in-law.
Yes,
Not
sir.
even son-in-law. You see that?
Yes, sir.
So I think if you do that, all right, you have addressed demons, pray, all right, that those who are involved, you address spirits. Sometimes it's spirit whispering. Imagine somebody who ought to do something for each time the person picks it, they say they have inspiration drain. Or they are just tired. Each time they want to do it, they're just tired. No, that's demonic. And when they're doing other things, to the point that sometimes in offices say, this person ought to be praying. Why is it that each time we want to treat this fight, something just comes up? No, there are things you need to address in prayers. And that is why, personally, don't just say what's going to be is going to be. Set personal timeline for things to be achieved. So if they're not achieved within that time frame, something is wrong. Then you need to ask, what is sabotaging the process? It happened today. I was in the bank. A man, I think I submitted the document, maybe wanted to open an account or something. They flagged one of the documents. The bank didn't communicate to him, and he thought everything was well until he had to come to the bank. What if he waited 1 month? Eventually, he wasn't going to do that business with the bank. He had to choose another bank. So what if he waited 1 month? He's waiting 1 month not to get result, to get disappointed.
Wow.
So that's why sometimes you need to do consistent follow-up. What it does is that it helps to avoid some of this unwholesome disappointment or unnecessary or easily avoided disappointment. Sometimes a person does not know how to do something, but they don't want to disappoint you to tell you they don't know how to do it. So they are trying to encourage themselves that they will do it.
Exactly.
Did you get that?
Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
So before we go, because of our time, I would love you to touch a little bit about habits. I see that I've been seeing over time that it's actually habits that make or mar people.
Yeah.
Whatever you are doing currently today is literally what's going to determine what's going to happen tomorrow and all of those rules that we know. So how do you think people can set habits and follow? It's not even about setting that I want to do this, I want to do that. How do you think people can actually follow habits, create habits and consistently?
Okay, so the first thing is, I won't say habit as actions. If you see habit as actions, you may get it a little lopsided. I want to see habit as the lifestyle that powers your vision.
True.
So, don't attempt. Many people don't realize how great vision is. Yeah. Okay, so look at it. In Olympics, the swimmer is going to get the gold medal. He's not inferior to the footballers. The guy throwing shot put, or even in relay race, there is Odu, there is 400 meters. I can't remember. There's 100 meters and those different races. There are batting exchange and stuff like that. Different races. Swimmers will get gold medal. They won't shout more because it's just swimming. Football. They won't shout less because it's basketball. It's not volleyball, or it's ice hockey or normal hockey, right? Or baseball.
True.
What am I saying? But if you check all of these people involved in all of these sports, do they have the same lifestyle for the gold medal as a target? No. They don't have the same training. They don't have the same track. These sports don't have the same rule. Of recent, I learned that in ice hockey, you are permitted to fight, even throw punches.
Wow.
Yeah, it's part of the sport. You see,
Wow.
very interesting.
Wow.
But you try that in football, you get a straight red card.
True.
So, why did I have to go into this example? That is to tell you that all these people have the same desire to eat stardom, be the best in the world. And all sports have Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir.
The Hall of Fame of football is not less than the Hall of Fame of basketball, right? But there is a lifestyle. For instance, if you want a person who is a weightlifter to be eating the diet or to be taking the diet that a footballer takes, he's going to die carrying weight. You need strength. There are things that, I mean, those who throw, have you ever seen any slim person throwing shot put or discus? I think, yeah, slim people still throw discus, but shot put, you need weight. So there are sports that, have you ever seen a fat swimmer before? So what you call habit cannot start from habit. It has to start with a vision. That vision that places demands on the vision. So what you call habit are the actions that are resultant or derivative of the demands of the vision that you have seen. So how then do they become habits? They become habits in your attempt to do them consistently. So habits do not start first from acts. Habit starts from vision. Vision communicates that there is a kind of person you must be.
Exactly.
See, habits don't start from action. Habit starts from vision. From vision, then vision places a demand, not first for action, but for being or for becoming. To become, you know that the first aspect of becoming is spiritual.
Exactly.
That is what vision first does.
True.
So in vision, God shows you this is you. You see yourself ministering to 50 billion people if they ever exist in a lifetime. Currently, what population is 8 billion, right?
Yes.
Or whatever number you see. In your business, you see yourself, having business deals with, the big shots on earth. The likes of Elon Musk and, those guys. Great. You have seen that. That's spiritual, right? Is it material? How do you materialize it? The first is your mind. God showed Abraham, you're going to be a father of many nations. He had to take him out. Showed him the stars of the sky and the sands of the seashore.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
What is God trying to do? God is trying to get the picture in the spirit into his mind. Right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So the first thing, the second thing, haven't caught the vision of who you should be to be what God has shown you. The next thing is, how should you think? So God shows you that this is who you are. No, it doesn't show you this is what I want to make you into. That's not how God speaks. God speaks from a perfected future.
Okay. Yes, sir.
He speaks from a reconstructed past, a pre-planned present, and a perfected future.
Yes, sir.
That's how God relates with us. So what God does, literally, is that He shows you, hey, this is who you are. You can exactly say, but you have to be it in your mind. So how do you be it in your mind? Then He starts reorientating you. For instance, an athlete who needs to slim down, wants to still, eat all the junks because he has all the money. Say, no, if you keep eating that, you would never have enough money to even ever dream of eating this again. Say, he said, do you want gold medal? Then you have to let this go. Now, that's different from, hey, stop that, don't hit that. Why? If you hit it, you die.
True.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
So they say, why are you not eating instead? You will not die. Say, I don't want to die. Say, it's a lie. See, we were swimmers too. We heard this. The people talking, nobody knows their name. Say, we did not die. It's true they did not die, but their vision died.
Yes, sir.
I guess probably that was the issue in Genesis.
Exactly.
Eve was only told the day you hit, you would die. She didn't even understand what the death was. And Eve never had a picture of what would have happened if they had of the tree of life. So there was something about vision that robbed them. Nobody, see, every single time we have messed up, we lost track on the vision. So the next thing that now starts happening is that as God communicates that vision to you, it starts shaping your mindset. A shaped mindset is what helps you to pull energy to want to do.
Exactly.
So
True.
now you're not even, see, even amongst those who have agreed to do, there is a way you do that those who have been doing says, oh, is this how we do this thing? So for instance, you go to the gym, you see a guy, he just does 50 press up and goes home. You see another guy, he does 5,000. He sits for 10, let's say 1 hour. This guy, you have done 5,000. He said, I'm doing 10 of that today. So amongst those who are doing push-up to beat themselves, say this one. It's not push-up I'm doing. He's pushed down. This one is the one doing push-up. Why? There is a vision that he has seen. So you can tell that somebody who goes through training rigorously like that, he's doing it because of something else that he has seen and who he has become in his mind. And eventually that discipline will help him to materialize the vision. So the vision is first who we are. Then at the point when the whole world is clapping and celebrating us, that is the point we have become it in real time. We first become it. We become it 3 times. In fact, 4 times. We become it first the day God tells us, because we have been it or we have been hit in his heart. Number 2, we become it when he communicates it to us in the vision, spiritual. We become it when we allow it to take over our mind, invade our mind. We become it, number 4, all right, when we start paying the price because we know we have become it. And let me add one last one. We then become it the day the world celebrates us.
Yes, sir.
So either ways, you are it, but you may never eventually be it. So that's just the counsel I want to give. Don't start first from the action. Start from the vision. Let God remind you again and again the details of what he has shown you. Let it take over your mind. What manner of man ought you to be? Then what actions should I? Now, you can't see mango tree bringing up apple, and the mango is saying, I'm apple. You say, no, you are mango. It's mango you are bringing out, right? So if truly it's already taking over your nature, we will see it in your actions.
True.
And consistent action with discipline will produce habits.
Thank you so
Habits
much, sir.
will produce eventually the future.
Wow, thank you so much, sir. This has been an amazing time. I've
Glory
learned
to God.
a whole lot of things that I need
Glory
to
to God.
digest, and they came so timely. There were
Glory to
things that I
God.
needed. Thank you so much, sir.
Glory to God.
So if you're watching again for the first time, our advice that you, just like he was saying in the beginning, you might have to go back to the previous episode to go and check, especially the last one we did before this. That was the last video last year. So thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to like, to share, and comment. Share to your friends that you feel that they need this. Share, like, comments, just and if you need to talk to somebody, much more than this, you want somebody to, you need somebody to talk to, we are always open for you to talk to us. You can go to our official website, www.thingsofafrica.com.org, and you scroll down, you see an icon that states talk to a counselor. Then you can just click on it, or you can also chat us up on WhatsApp. You'll find our official WhatsApp number on the profile on our Facebook. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope to see you next time. My name is Delight Akiyonju once again, and this is Reverend David Odinla Fakwanda. All right, see you next time. Bye bye.
Before we go, finally, I want to show you what you should do now, and that will be the last time. Now it's gonna be very figurative. So while you're trusting God to act on this word, I want you to stand up and run like this to eat the vision. God bless you.
Bye.